Thank you so much, Susana. Any more questions from our audience?
Sorry.
Go ahead. Super Carla.
Yeah. Yeah. When you were working with the fishermen how did you feel the difference of perception of the cetaceans and the interactions between the fishermen from the North Mediterranean and the ones in the South? What is the difference? Because I loved the movie because it was really, it was a good story. Frankly, I expected it to end badly, but badly for the cetacean. But well, we are used for them to being killed, and well, so. But in that movie, they showcased the fishermen as loving the cetacean and trying to freeing them, and we know that sometimes that's not true. And because they really feel that they are competition. Did you, by any chance, during all this study, did you manage to make a study on the sociological, the impact or the perception or I don't know if I'm explaining myself rightly, is how do they see the cetacean in their communities? Are they really positive and they try to free them, or they just try to get away from them because they feel them as competition? I don't know if I made myself clear. Is there a difference from the North and the South and East and the West Mediterranean? Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you, Carla, for that question. And you said you expected the film to end badly. We don't know, actually, because this does not mean that the cetacean is now safe and sound, because normally this sort of entanglement occurrences, they may cause injuries, and that's one of the issues. It may cause that immediate death or injury, so we don't know if he's in good health now. Hopefully, yes. But in terms of fishermen, of course, we are not dealing, ACOBAMS does not deal with fisheries. It's not in our mandate or competence. It is the General Fisheries Commission for the Mediterranean. But this project was mainly implemented in southern countries because there is this project with and together with GFCM. So to go to Tunisia and Morocco to try to, and the other countries, southern countries, to try to understand and to try to make the best of the dialogue with the fishermen. And so I don't have these elements about different behaviors, northern and southern Mediterranean countries, but I think that northern countries are very much aware of the impact of fishing and bycatch likelihood. And in the same way, the southern countries are very paying much attention to the ways in which they can avoid and they can adapt their activities if they know they are in the presence of cetaceans. So I think that now this kind of awareness is more than ever a fact. And I think that, of course, you said it's not always the case because these unwanted interactions, like bycatch or even depredation, they may give rise to conflicts because, of course, humans and cetaceans are competitors for the same sort of food, so we kind of understand that. And when there is bycatch, and of course fishes have also they lose their gears, as we saw in the film. It takes time to repair those. It takes time, it's time that they don't actually fish, that their income is really negatively impacted. So it may give rise to retaliation from fishers to cetaceans. But we know that humankind is very diverse as well. So hopefully people, by raising this awareness, people are getting more human now and understanding, but that's the work that we do together with GFCM to try to work and to seek for a situation where either fishermen and cetaceans are not that much impacted. But we know for a fact that there has been information about cetaceans that are intentionally killed. We don't know, if, of course, by whom in particular, but we can imagine that this may come from these unwanted interactions between human and cetaceans. But we are continuously working on that, and the reaction and the way in which these southern countries receive this collaboration is very productive, and it's very inspiring. So we will keep up with that work.